Global share markets did pull back overnight as once again the issues in Greece came to the front of mind. The IMF, European Central Bank and other European officials are in Greece trying to tame their budget deficits and get their debt burdens under control. Overnight, funding costs for Greek debt did increase to over 8%, the highest level yet. In the initial discussions, the IMF chief did say that this is a real wake-up call to sovereign debt risks. Greece needs to raise 10 billion euros between now and the end of May, and the real risk is that markets will completely shun Greek debt, forcing a sovereign debt crisis, which would of course flow through to other economies. On the currency front, the New Zealand dollar did trade back a little bit overnight, trading back under 71 cents against the US dollar on Thursday morning. The Canadian Wheat Board have just signed a record deal with China to supply 500,000 tonnes of malting barley over 3 years. The deal comes as Chinese consumers have taken a little bit of a liking to Western-style beers. It is reportedly worth up to $100 million and will provide the state-owned cereal and oil company COFCO with a consistent supply of malting barley for the brewing process. This comes with recent deals we have seen over the past few months that will provide Chinese companies with a consistent supply for food security and other resource security items. This is not only for basic food commodities, but also for higher-end products, as in this case. Chicago Board of Trade grain futures have been trending down over the past few weeks. There is lingering concern that inventory levels are very high, and the slightly stronger US dollar against some currencies has meant that foreign processors are finding it a little bit more difficult to buy product. Here in New Zealand, local prices remain fairly static and have changed very little over the past 3 months, especially for wheat. Barley prices have seen some small increases over the past little while, but still remain well below 2009 levels. Across the Tasman in Australia, they have seen some pretty good rains in the eastern states, meaning that yields may be a little bit higher in the coming year. This means that there is little chance that we will see a significant change from the current soft outlook.